Imagine an army so fierce that even the mighty British Empire trembled before them. Barefoot, armed with nothing but shields and spears, they defied bullets with bravery. They fought not for conquest, but for their kingdom, their honor, their very survival. This is the real story of the rise of Zulu warriors under Shaka. Unstoppable, unbreakable, legendary. The Zulu people, the largest ethnic group in South Africa, are primarily located in the KwaZulu-Natal province, have a rich history filled with conquest, resilience, and cultural vibrancy. Long ago, nestled in the rolling green hills of what is now South Africa, a small clan of cattle herders and farmers lived quietly among many Nguni-speaking peoples. They were the Zulu, a humble tribe among many, led by a local chief. Their world was one of simple traditions, where men tended cattle, women cultivated the land, and elders passed down stories of ancestors beneath the vast African sky. Originating as a small clan in the early 18th century, the Zulu rose to power under the leadership of King SHAKA ZULU, transforming into a formidable kingdom. Their history is marked by legendary battles, British colonization, and the preservation of their traditions into modern times. The Zulu are part of the larger Bantu ethnic group, which migrated from Central Africa to Southern Africa around 1,500 years ago. The Bantu-speaking people settled in different regions, forming various tribes, including the Zulu. Shaka Zulu was born around 1787 to Chief Senzangakhona of the Zulu clan and NANDI, a woman from the Langeni clan. Due to his parents' unmarried status, Shaka and his mother were ostracized, leading them to seek refuge among various Nguni groups. During his youth, Shaka lived with the MTHETHWA people, where he served under Chief DINGISWAYO, a powerful leader who trained him in warfare and leadership. In 1816, after the death of his father, Shaka seized control of the Zulu clan with the support of DINGISWAYO. However, after DINGISWAYO was killed by Zwide of the Ndwandwe, Shaka took over the MTHETHWA forces and began expanding his power. Over the next few years, he launched military campaigns to unify and conquer neighboring tribes, forming what became known as the Zulu Empire. Shaka introduced several military tactics and reforms that made the Zulu army one of the most powerful forces in southern Africa. The Buffalo Horn Formation, a battle strategy where warriors attacked in 3 sections. The chest engaged the enemy frontally. The horns flanked and surrounded them. The lions remained in reserve to reinforce the attack. Short stabbing spear, IKLWA. Unlike traditional throwing spears, Shaka introduced a short stabbing spear for close combat, forcing warriors into aggressive hand-to-hand combat. Larger, heavier shields, made from cowhide, these shields were used for both defense and offense, allowing warriors to push enemies off balance. Age-based military regiments, Amabuto, Shaka organized young men into permanent military regiments, housed in military barracks and trained for warfare. The MTHETHWA, the crushing. Under Shaka's rule, the early 19th century saw the MTHETHWA, a period of violent upheaval and displacement across southern Africa. Shaka's military campaigns forced many clans and kingdoms to flee, spreading Zulu military tactics and causing the formation of new nations like the Ndebele and Basotho. By 1824, the Zulu Empire had grown from a small clan of a few hundred people to a powerful kingdom of over 250,000 subjects. Shaka absorbed and reorganized conquered groups, integrating them into Zulu society rather than simply destroying them. Following the death of his mother NANDI in 1827, Shaka became increasingly erratic and imposed harsh mourning laws, leading to widespread discontent. In 1828, his half-brothers Dingaan and Matlangana, along with his military commander Mbopa, assassinated him. Despite his brutal methods, Shaka Zulu's leadership transformed the Zulu from a small chiefdom into a dominant empire. His military tactics influenced warfare across southern Africa and even shaped Zulu resistance against European colonization later in the Anglo-Zulu War, 1879. Today, Shaka is remembered as a military genius and nation builder whose legacy remains central to Zulu identity. Through a series of successful campaigns, Shaka expanded Zulu territory, defeating rival clans like the Ndwandwe, Kwabi, and MTHETHWA. The Shaka's leadership style was strict and ruthless. He demanded absolute discipline and did not tolerate disobedience. The visionary and military strategies were ahead of their time, making the Zulu army nearly unbeatable. Beyond warfare, he improved Zulu governance, agriculture, and communication systems. Dingaan attempted to resist the Boers, Dutch settlers, but after betraying and massacring a Voortrekker delegation, he faced retribution. The Battle of Blood River, 1838, saw Andries Pretorius leading the Voortrekkers to a decisive victory over the Zulu, thanks to superior firearms and defensive tactics. Dingaan was overthrown by his brother Mpan, who ruled with less aggression and coexisted with the Boers and British. His son, MTHETHWA, became king in 1873 and sought to restore Zulu military strength. The British Empire, aiming to expand its control in southern Africa, viewed the Zulu kingdom as a threat. In 1879, the British invaded Zulu lands, sparking the Anglo-Zulu War. In one of the greatest African victories against European forces, over 20,000 Zulu warriors defeated a well-armed British force at the Battle of Isandlwana. The British underestimated the Zulus' military capabilities, leading to a devastating loss. Despite the triumph at Isandlwana, the Zulu suffered losses at Rorke's Drift and Ulundi, July 1879, where British firepower overwhelmed them. MTHETHWA was captured, and the Zulu kingdom was divided. After their defeat, the Zulu people were forced into a British-controlled system. Though they maintained their cultural identity, they were subjected to British rule and later South Africa's apartheid regime, 1948 to 1994, which suppressed black communities, including the Zulu. During apartheid, the Inkatha Freedom Party, led by Mangosuthu Buthelezi, represented Zulu interests but often clashed with the African National Congress. Despite past struggles, the Zulu remain one of South Africa's largest and most influential ethnic groups, numbering around 12 million people. They continue to uphold traditions such as umamulo, coming-of-age ceremonies, izakathamia, and maskandi music stick, fighting and beadwork. Modern Zulu leaders, including King Misuzulu Zulu, play symbolic roles in cultural preservation. From a small clan to a powerful kingdom, and through battles with colonial powers, the Zulu have endured and thrived. Their history is one of resilience, military brilliance, and cultural pride, making them one of Africa's most remarkable ethnic groups. Some South African military units honor. Zulu culture has a rich history of powerful and influential queens who played key roles in leadership, diplomacy, and resistance. Some notable Zulu queens include Queen NANDI, 1760 to 1827, the mother of Shaka Zulu, the great Zulu king, played a significant role in shaping Shaka's leadership and military strategies. Queen Monas, 1800s, a strategic and influential Zulu queen. She played a role in succession disputes and power dynamics during the early 19th century. Queen Mthania late 1800s, mother of King Solomon Kadinu Zulu. influential in guiding the royal household and maintaining Zulu customs. Queen Thomasile Jezangani Ndwandwe, 20th century, mother of King Goodwill Zwelithini, helped preserve Zulu traditions and royal lineage. Zulu tribe women and Zulu tribe girls often held indirect but significant power, shaping their society through influence over kings, succession, and cultural traditions. Zulu traditional dress is vibrant, symbolic, and varies based on age, gender, and marital status. The main attire for different groups. Zulu men's traditional attire ibeshu, a leather apron worn around the waist, often made from cowhide. Umkele, a headband made from animal skin, symbolizing warrior status. Imbadada, traditional sandals. Amabhishu and umkele. Warriors wear these with animal skins and decorative beadwork. Isidwaba, skirt, and isichwaya, chest covering, for married men, showing maturity and status. Accessories, beaded necklaces, armbands, and shields for ceremonial occasions. Zulu women's traditional attire, young unmarried women, wear short skirts made from beads, grass, or fabric, leaving the upper body uncovered, sometimes accessorized with beaded bra. Engaged women, ikikiza, cover their upper bodies with a cloth or beaded top and wear longer skirts, showing modesty and respect. Married women, makoti, wear isidwaba, a long pleated leather or fabric skirt, isikolo, a wide, flat-topped hat, and a shawl or blouse to show their status. Girls wear beaded skirts and tops, often reflecting their age and social status. Zulu beadwork is highly symbolic, with different colors and patterns representing messages, emotions, and marital status. Zulu traditional marriage, known as umshado, is a significant cultural event that involves multiple stages and rituals. It is deeply rooted in customs that emphasize family unity, respect, and ancestral blessings. The groom's family pays lobola, dowry, usually in the form of cattle or money, to the bride's family. In some cases, if the bride is still young, she undergoes umemulo, a ceremony celebrating her transition into womanhood. She performs a traditional dance with a spear to symbolize her maturity. The bride is formally introduced to the groom's family. Traditional wedding ceremony, umabo. She wears isidwaba, a leather skirt, and isikolo, a traditional hat. The ceremony includes dancing, singing, and feasting with both families present. Zulu traditional dance is an essential part of their culture, used for celebrations, rituals, and storytelling. Some of the most well-known Zulu dances include Indlamu, war dance, a powerful and energetic dance performed by men, features high kicks, synchronized stomping, and loud chanting. Traditionally performed before battles or during celebrations like weddings and ceremonies. Umlanga, reed dance, a dance performed by young Zulu maidens during the annual Umlanga Reed Dance Festival, held in honor of the Zulu king and to celebrate purity and womanhood. Features synchronized movements, singing, and carrying of reeds. Ingoma, traditional dance for men and women. A group dance that includes high-energy movements, clapping, and rhythmic footwork, often performed at weddings, initiation ceremonies, and royal gatherings. Isikathulo, gumboot dance. Originated among Zulu mine workers who used boots and rhythmic stomping as a form of communication, now performed as a cultural and entertainment dance featuring fast footwork and synchronized movements. Ukusina, dance for rituals and healing, performed by traditional healers, sangomas, during rituals. Involves slow rhythmic movements, drumming, and chanting to connect with ancestors. Zulu dance is vibrant, expressive, and deeply connected to their history and traditions. Zulu heritage in ceremonies and regalia. Zulu warriors. Legacy continues to inspire South Africa's defense strategies and military pride. Zulu warrior history remains a powerful cultural force in South Africa, influencing film, literature, military tactics, and national identity. From heritage festivals to battlefield tourism, the memory of Zulu warriors is actively preserved and celebrated. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more history content. Let us know in the comments which part of Zulu history you found most interesting. See you in the next one.